from St. Paul's School. Today we will study chapter 9, that is the future tense. Today we are studying our English grammar chapter. Yesterday we have completed chapter 8, that was the past tense. Today we will study future tense. So again, future tense is divided in 4 types. The first one is future simple tense, future continuous tense, future perfect and the future perfect continuous tense. First we will study about the future simple tense. Helping verbs are will and shall. When subject is I or we will use shall. When subject is other than I or we, like you, they or any other third person singular or a plural number, it means other than I or we will use will. When subject is I or we will use shall. Now first of all we will see the sentence structure of simple sentence. Subject plus helping verb plus verb first form, then object. Helping verb will and shall. Example like that, I shall play football. That will be the example of simple sentence. Negative, after helping verb we will use not. Like that, first subject, will shall, not, verb first form and object. I shall not play football. That will be the example of negative sentence. Now the interrogative sentence. In interrogative sentence, we will use first WH word, then helping verb, subject, verb first form, at last object, at the end there should be question mark. Shall I play football? That will be example of interrogative sentence. And in interrogative negative sentence, we will use not after subject because it's an interrogative. Helping verb we will use before the subject. Sentence structure WH word, then helping verb, subject, not, verb first form, object, at the end question mark. Example, shall I not play football? That will be the example of interrogative negative sentence. Now see the future continuous tense. Helping verbs as it is will and shall, but after this will and shall we use be. Now the sentence structure of simple sentence. Subject, helping verb like will and shall, then be, verb first form plus ing because it's a continuous tense. So in all types of continuous tense we will use ing form. Then object. Example. Anyone can give example of simple sentence, future continuous tense. Sentence structure is here. Anyone can give example. Yes, beta.
I shall be playing football.
I shall be playing football. Very good. This is the example of simple sentence. Okay. Then negative sentence, subject, then will shall, not, be, verb first form plus ing and object. I shall not be playing football. That will be example of negative sentence. Now the interrogative sentence. In interrogative sentence, first of all WH word, then helping verb like will or shall, subject, be, verb first form plus ing, object, at the end there should be question mark. Example, shall I not be playing football? That will be example of interrogative negative. Then the interrogative negative sentence. WH word, will shall, helping verb means will shall. Then subject, not, be, verb first form plus ing and the object. At the end there should be question mark. Shall I not be playing football? That will be example of interrogative negative. Now the future perfect tense. In future perfect tense, we will use will shall plus have. It means after will shall we use have because it's a perfect tense. Now the first of all sentence structure of simple sentence. Subject, will shall, have, because in perfect tense we use always verb third form. So verbs third form, then a object. Example, anyone can give example of simple sentence future perfect tense? Anyone can give example of future perfect tense simple sentence? I shall have played football. I shall have played football. Now the negative sentence. In negative sentence, sentence structure will be subject, will shall, not, have, verbs third form, object. Shall I, sorry, negative then not because it's negative, then have been, verb first form plus ing, object and a since or for. Anyone can give example of negative sentence? Future perfect continuous tense. Just better stand up. Make one example of negative sentence.
She will not
Have been
cooking in kitchen.
cooking in the kitchen. It's not compulsory that there should be since or for. If we have time, that time only we have to use since and for. But don't think like that it's compulsory that in future or in all types of perfect continuous tense there should be since for. If we have time, that time only we have to use since and for. Otherwise, no need. Otherwise, still object we can make sentence. Okay? Then the interrogative sentence. In interrogative sentence, first of all, there should be WH word, then will and shall like helping verb, then subject, then have been, then verb first form plus ing, object and since and for. At the end, there should be question mark. And if the sentence structure we want to make of interrogative negative, that time WH word, will shall plus subject plus not plus have been plus verbs first form plus ing and the object and since and for. Like that example I am giving you of interrogative negative sentence. Shall I not have been cooking in the kitchen since morning? Clear? This will be the example of a interrogative negative sentence of a future perfect continuous tense. So with this, chapter 9 is completed. After this video, I will send you the exercise. Okay? So only this exercise you have to write in your notebook, and this all also you have to write in your notebook. Thank you for watching.